Ich mach das auch.
Ja? Ich weiß nicht, was.
Das fühlt sich so echt an. Das fühlt sich total krass an. Du musst es auch mal probieren eigentlich.
Wie war dann das?
Geil.
Geil.
Man hat alles gesehen, so Beine, die Berge, also krass.
Evet arkadaşlar, şu an Sören'in standındayım. Aradım sonunda buldum. Burası çok büyükmüş gerçekten. Aradığım şeyi bulmakta zorlanıyorum. Şimdi orada biraz çekim yapacağım. Biraz bisikletlere bakalım, nasıl bisikletleri varmış. Evet, Sören'in burada bir gravel bike'ını gördüm. Bisikletin kadrosuna bikepacking takmışlar. Çok tatlı olmuş. Şimdi ona gelin bir bakalım.
This is the Surly Crosscheck. It's one of our early bikes that we developed with chromoly steel. It's kind of a very versatile bike. This bike's been around a long time, and people use it for commuting, racing, gravel riding, light touring. So this one here is set up with a frame bag and a seat bag for on-off-road touring and bikepacking. So it's a great versatile bike. It comes with our Surly Nard tires, which are 700 by 41. They're a knobby tire, but they also have a dense pattern in the middle, so they're faster rolling, but they still have good traction in cornering. Our bikes also come with multiple braze-ons for our racks, fenders, and different options there. So this is probably one of our core versatile all-around bikes that people get. We sell a lot of frames too, because people like to create their own custom rig, set up the way they want it. So Surly Bikes has been around for about 20 years. We started making single-speed mountain bike frames. That's where we started. At the time, the only way to get a custom Surly or a custom single-speed was to pay a custom builder or find an old frame with old geometry with horizontal dropouts. So we started making a pretty much basic steel single-speed frame, and that's where we started. And then from there we did some accessories, the Singulator, which is a single-speed device, and then we expanded into other urban bikes like the Steamroller or fixed gear urban bike. The main focus for our bikes is we want to create a durable, long-lasting bike that's versatile but has a lot of utility built into it, and those values we've continued to use in all of our different bikes and in our product that we develop, like our racks and bags.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Evet arkadaşlar, Surly'nin bisikletlerini hiç yakından görmemiştim. Gerçekten çok güzel bisikletleri varmış. Özellikle şu arkamda gördüğünüz bisiklet muhteşem görünüyor. Gördüğünüz gibi burada biralarınızı taşıyabiliyorsunuz. Ve şu arkamda gördüğünüz bisiklette de bikepacking tur yapabiliyorsunuz. Çok güzel bisikletler gerçekten. Özellikle kadrolarına bayıldım. Zaten biliyorsunuz Surly kadro üretiyor.
Ritchey company was founded by Tom Ritchey almost 40 years ago when he started making first frames of chromoly. If you look around, you'll find that same material here, because chromoly, in Tom's opinion, is still one of the best materials for cycling industry. Tom himself is the guy who made first mountain bike frame in the world. So all these frames and bikes that we are presenting here are the continuation of that story from 40 years ago up to now. I also would like to say that Tom is the only original brand owner who still owns his company. If you think like legends like Gary Fisher or Klein, or they're all parts of some bigger story right now. So Tom Ritchey, with his ideas, he managed to keep his company his own. All our bikes and frames are made of chromoly. So this is material that can give a very nice riding feeling, and the geometry in every frame that we offer can be described as a classic. But classic doesn't mean old. Classic means that this geometry will give you the best riding feeling for your everyday rides. We are not competitive brand. If you want to compete with Ritchey components, you can use what we produce also for the best bike brands or for the best riders. But with our bikes, we want to give you the home feeling. You know, it's like a pajama that you like to wear all day when you're at home. So we have this year basically two new models. One is the road bike and one is gravel bike. So what's the difference between road and gravel?
Big question.
Yeah, big question, yeah. So should I go? So basically, if you look the geometry of road and gravel bike, the biggest difference that you can find is actually here in the bottom bracket, that road bikes have much lower, which gives you more opportunity for speed, while bottom bracket in gravel bike is higher, so because you're still running on the rocks, you know, so you want to avoid to hit something with your bike. Another difference is tire clearance. Our new bike, you can put tires which are about 45 cc, which is almost a mountain bike tire. Also, it's a different position because when you're riding the road bike, you tend to be low for the speed. But if you compare the handlebar that we made especially for the gravel bike, it's kind of handlebar like this, which is a handlebar. If you're a big guy and you ride 46 handlebar here, that handlebar becomes 54 low. So we're talking almost about mountain bike bar. So, and this is, let's say, our star for the gravel this year. It's called Outback, completely new. And luckily for us, all the first batch that we produced is already sold out.